Two abandoned kittens found on the street. A dog that makes everyone nervous just by looking at him. Don't let the size fool you. These three might just be the sweetest trio you've ever seen. This is Paw Prints, and this is Sunshine's story. Sunshine is a bull terrier who was adopted from a shelter as a puppy. From the very beginning, he was energetic, playful, and absolutely desperate to be friends with everyone he met. Sure, his breed and his looks might give people the wrong idea, but that heart-shaped marking on his nose, that one tells the truth. And then there's the way he sleeps. The kind of thing you could watch 100 times and still not manage to keep a straight face. The house Sunshine came into already had plenty of cats and dogs. Nobody expected it to be easy, and it wasn't. Sunshine wanted to be friends with every single one of them. The cats in particular kept their distance, but Sunshine never stopped trying, no matter how many hisses he got. With some training, treat-based sessions, learning to share the same space, things slowly got better. But if we're being honest, it still wasn't the best friend situation Sunshine was hoping for. Then, one day, the friends he'd been waiting for finally found their way to him. It was just another ordinary walk for Sunshine and his owner. Cold, rainy, they headed toward the park, and that's when she noticed them. Two tiny kittens, alone. She waited, hoping their mother might come back before dark. Nobody came, so she put them in a box and took them home. And along with the kittens came the worry. But when Sunshine saw them, he froze. He just stood there, staring into that box, leaning so far in, it looked like he might fall right into it. More like he couldn't believe what he was looking at. He just stared, eyes locked, tail going. The kittens, on the other hand, had questions. What was this giant white thing doing so close to them? And what did it want? Over time, they got their answer. It just wanted to be friends. Sunshine never left their side. You could almost call it standing guard, even in his sleep. What was remarkable was that he simply watched and waited. No sudden moves, no overwhelming them, just patience. As if he already knew that this time, if he just waited long enough, this friendship would happen. And it did. The kittens started approaching him, playing with him. You could even say they started picking on him, in the way kittens do when they've decided someone is safe enough to mess with. They didn't just trust him, they started sleeping next to him, climbing on him, demanding his space, using him as a mattress. His tail became one of their favorite toys, and Sunshine more than happy to let them, always licking them, taking every bit of mischief they threw at him with the gentlest patience. As the kittens grew, so did their dynamic. They don't play together the way they used to. The cats prefer the night shift, and Sunshine really needs his sleep. But wherever they were, he'd find a way to be nearby, watching over them. Less playmate now, more guardian. Sunshine was a dog whose heart was too big to stay inside his chest. It spilled all the way up to his nose, and in the end, he built the family he always wanted. I think animals aren't as prejudiced as we are. Maybe the kittens saw what everyone else missed. They got close enough to really see that heart-shaped nose, and they trusted it. Sometimes the ones who look the scariest love the hardest.